So this is the final, and in it, Ankit is setting up an early pace, but at the moment it's Mrityunjay Rai of Madhya Pradesh who is in the middle, is going to be set up. The winner of this one, Vijay Kumar of ASI, is also trying very hard, and all the athletes have given everything. But in the end, I get a feeling that it's Ridya Samir Jana of Maharashtra who won this contest in 100-meter run for boys in 14 to 16 years of age. It was a tough call to say that who is going to win the race, and in the end, it finished on the similar script. Here on the screen, as you can see, that from the outside, the Maharashtra athlete Ridya Jana also faced up and tough challenge from Narendra Kumar of Delhi. And as soon as we'll get the final results, we'll confirm you about that. Heat number 2 at your screen. 6 athletes will be in action. Neil Kunder of Karnataka. It is started from lane number 3. In lane number 4 will be Amal Khokhar of Uttar Pradesh. Muhammad Shan P of Kerala in lane number 5. In lane number 6 is Tej Rathore of Rajasthan. In lane number 7 is Karthik Raja of Tamil Nadu. And in lane number 8 is Ritesh Gupta of Madhya Pradesh. 6 boys in the age group of 15 to 16. And let me tell you that the meet record and national record stands in the name of Nisar Ahmed, and who touched this feat in November, 18th of November 2017, and he clocked the timing of 10.85 at Mangalagiri. At that point of time, many people were hearing him as Indian Bolt. The athletes are warming up. Neil Kunder of Karnataka, in lane number 3. In lane number 4 is Amal Khokhar of Uttar Pradesh. Kerala athlete Muhammad Shan in lane number 5. And Rajasthan athlete Tej Rathore in lane number 6. In lane number 7 is Karthik Raja of Tamil Nadu, and Ritesh Gupta of Madhya Pradesh is going to start his run from lane number 8. The weather has cooled down a bit, so it's good news for participants of heat number 2 of 100-meter run for men. 2 more heats are in the lineup for this event. Stretching hard was Ritesh Gupta of Madhya Pradesh. In this event, you have to be very cautious, because often we have seen false start by the athletes in a rush of blood. Sprinters often commit mistake. Here they are. Speed 6. In number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 6, 7, and 8 at your screen. It's Neil, Aman, Muhammad, Tej, Raja, and Ritesh. And with the gun, they all go, and it's a good continuous start, and it's the other part of the race is Aman Khokhar of Uttar Pradesh, who's setting up an pace. Aman Khokhar is facing some tough challenge from the athlete of Kerala, but Aman is very comfortable in passing the line of finish as the winner of this one. In fact, in the last few meters, he slowed down a bit and preserved some of his stamina for later stages. Comfortably cruised through, and he is waving his hand in jubilation. Aman Khokhar of Uttar Pradesh is the winner, clear winner of this race. He looked to his left, that where are the other athletes? athlete Muhammad Shan of Kerala finished the race as the second best. A very dominating performance from Uttar Pradesh athlete in that heat, and now we are going to see 7 athletes in participation in heat number 3 of that 100-meter dash. Sathya of Puducherry is in lane number 2. In lane number 3 is Amriti Tharun of Telangana. Uh, they are warming up. In lane number 4 is Dheeraj Pahadi of Jharkhand. Arman Tiwari of Gujarat will start his run from lane number 4. In lane number 6 is the guy who should be very familiar with this track. He's from Andhra Pradesh. Karasala Pedda. Then Firjul Mandal of West Bengal will start his run from lane number 7, and in last lane, that is in lane number 8, it will be Aditya Raju Hari of Maharashtra. (15 to 16 years of age). This is the penultimate heat. It's Sathya of Puducherry in lane number 2. Amriti Shetty of Telangana in number 3. In lane number 4 is Dheeraj of Jharkhand. Arman of Gujarat in lane number 5. In lane number 6, 7 and 8 are the athletes from Andhra Pradesh, West Bengal and Maharashtra. And their names are Karasala, Firjul and Aditya. They all are ready to take up the challenge, and it's a good start. And from the Dheeraj Pahadi of Jharkhand, who has opened up a good lead, and all the athletes are trying to catch his pace, but Dheeraj Pahadi is not looking in any sort of trouble. All the athletes are fighting for only the second spot, and Dheeraj Pahadi got an early lead. In fact, when only 10 meters had passed, the Dheeraj Pahadi of Jharkhand was in total control of that race, and he maintained that distance from the rest of the pack till the end and finished the race as the winner of this one. A good race by him, and he is the winner of that one. As you can clearly see that in fact in the last few meters he slowed down a bit, and Imajot is a clear winner of this one. Second spot went for Aditya Raju Hari of Maharashtra, I guess, but we are waiting for the final confirmation. But one thing is clear from the script of that race is that Dheeraj Kumar Pahadi of Jharkhand won that contest from the number 3. Now we are shifting our attention to the last heat, and this is the heat number 4 of boys, and they are in the age bracket of 15 to 16 years of age, and in it we are going to see challenge from 6 athletes. Kapil of Haryana will be in action in lane number 2. In lane number 3 and 4 will be athletes from Himachal Pradesh and Gujarat, and their names are Kaustubh De Costa and Jinay Shah. Then in lane number 6 is Sai Sandeep of Andhra Pradesh. From Jammu and Kashmir, Vasu Ispolia, Wilhelm. And in lane number 8, Aditya Valvaikar of Goa will participate. Some dominating performances we have seen in previous heats. Let's see what this script, what this heat has in the script. Kapil Kaustubh Jine, then Sai Vasu and Aditya is the order, and it's a fall start by any of the athlete. So they'll be back in the lane, and the referees will give their verdict. The boy who committed the false start was Kaustav De Costa of Himachal Pradesh. So it's a cruel end for his
The
ambition.
events which are in progress on the field is shot put girls under 16 final and discus throw boys under 16 final. आप सभी की जानकारी के लिए फिलहाल जो प्रतियोगिताएं
So remaining five
की जा रही है
are
16 ओवर से कम
Kapil of Haryana in lane number 2. Then in lane number 4 is Jinay Shah of Gujarat.
के डिस्कस थ्रो फाइनल
In lane Jinay Shah in lane number 4. Then lane number 6 is Sai Sandeep of Andhra Pradesh, Vashu Spolia of Jammu Kashmir in lane number 7, and lane number 8 is Aditya of Goa. Only the winner of this last heat in boys 15 to 16 years of age. Good clean start this time, and that's what we are expecting. And Sai Sandeep Varanasi of Andhra Pradesh is setting up an early present. From the outside is Kapil of Haryana, who is in the lead, and comfortable lead for Kapil of Haryana. In the second spot is going to be bagged by the athlete of Jammu and Kashmir, Vashu Spolia. Kapil of Haryana got the lead at the halfway stage of the race and maintained it till the end. Good race by Kapil, and he is the winner of this race. And second spot was grabbed by the athlete of Jammu Kashmir, as you can see in the picture, Vashu Spolia. In the shuttle tricolor, very comfortable. In the finishing was Kapil of Haryana. And that's how we have come to a closer of all the heats of 100-meter dash for boys who were participating in the age group of 15 to 16. At your screen, all the girls in the age bracket of 15 to 16 years, and who is the fastest girl on track, that will be decided later on, but this is the participation of girls in 4 heats. And the coming events cast their shadows before. And why I have said this? Because the meet record and the national record stands in the name of the top athletes of India, Duti Chand, and she touched that mark in 2010. Currently, our national record holder in this event as well. She said up recently, and the timing that she touched there was of exact 12 seconds. So that's why we are very hopeful that we are on the right track. And can we see our next Duti Chand in coming years from this talented pack of athletes? That's what we are hoping for. Four girls will run in 4 heats. In lane number 1, it will be Mayawati of Telangana in action. Then Samita Paul of West Bengal will start running from lane number 2. In lane number 3 and 4, we'll see action from Punjab girl and Tamil Nadu girl, and their names are Kamalpreet and Ritika. Then Meera Mukta Sorang of Odisha and Jharkhand girl Dhanu Kumari will be in lane number 5 and 6. And in last 2 lanes, in lane number 7 and 8, it will be Pinky Kumari of Rajasthan and Srishti Ramesh Shetty of Maharashtra. Eight girls in the respective lanes at your screen, and this is the first of the 4 heats for girls in age 15 to 16 years of age. Mayawati of Telangana, Sumita Paul of West Bengal, Kamalpreet Kaur of Punjab, Ritika Sharvana of Tamil Nadu, Mayawati Surang of Odisha, Dhanu Kumari of Jharkhand, Pinky Kumari of Rajasthan, and Srishti Shetty of Maharashtra is the order from lane number 1 to 8 of these girls. The sun is at its full fury at Guntur, and it's testing all the limits of the athletes. But despite of that, we are expecting a good show from all the girls, particularly in this event, which is always the blue-eyed boy of any sporting beat. Resting a bit. Mayawati Sumita, Komalpreet, and Rutika. We'll start from the number 1, 2, 3, 4. And number 5, 6, 7, 8. It will be Maria Mukta, Dhanu, Pinky, and Srushti in action. We want to be yes, here they go, and it's a good start by all the athletes, and the clean start in from the middle. It's Rutika Savan of Tamil Nadu who is setting up an earlier pace, but from the outside now, the second is from the number 2. But from the outside, other girl who is a tough challenger to all the other girls, and she was not in the picture. At one point of time, I was thinking that Samita Paul of West Bengal is going to win it, but in the end, I guess that it's Shruti Shetty of Maharashtra who finally has crossed the finish line as the winner of this one. A close contest between three girls, Rutika, Sumita Paul, and Srishti. But in the end, I guess that is Srishti from lane number 8 who emerged out as the winner of this contest. Now we are moving to heat number 2. Again, 8 girls will be in action. Bhavana of Haryana will start a run from lane number 1. In lane number 2, it will be Vamika Anil of Telangana. Puducherry girl Rashika will start running from lane number 3. In lane number 4, it will be Janvi John of Delhi. 7 Kaur of Chandigarh will be in lane number 5. In lane number 6, 7 and 8, the last 3 girls, and their names are Narayan Jose of Kerala, Kritika Kadam of Gujarat, and Lakshmi Game Mela of Andhra Pradesh. Again, we are expecting a close finish as the previous heat was. Sun is not in the mood of giving any sort of respite to any of the girls. At your screen is a participant of heat number 2 of 100-meter run for girls in age bracket of 15 to 16. It's Bhavna, Vamika, Rashika, Janvi, Simran, Nayana, Kritika and Lakshmi from lane number 1 to 8. And with the gun and with the blistering speed they all go, and from the outside it's Bhavana of Haryana who is setting up an early pace, and from the outside Lakshmi is also trying, but Bhavana of Haryana is looking comfortable, but from the middle it's the Simran Kaur of Chandigarh who probably crossed the finish line as the winner of this one. A good contest where the Haryana girl and the Kerala girl and the Andhra Pradesh girl tested the limits of each other, but finally in the end I guess that it's Simran Kaur of Chandigarh who finished the line as the winner of this one. From the middle, as you can see, from lane number 5, it's Simran Kaur who has touched her hand in the end and touched the tape as the winner of that contest. Now, Gully actions are from different states, and this is the second last heat of 100-meter run for girls in the age group of 15 to 16. Cornelio, excuse me, of Karnataka is in lane number 2. In lane number 3 is Sharon Maria of Tamil Nadu. Then Tamanna of Haryana will start a run from lane number 3. In lane number 5 is Gujarat girl Maya. Then in lane number 6 is Hima Varsha of Andhra Pradesh. Then in lane number 7 it's Lakshmi Priya of Kerala, and in last lane, that is in lane number 8, we are going to see participation from Prachi Ahlawat. 7 girls which will give tough competition to each other in this heat number 3 of 100 meter for girls in age group of 15 to 16. Are we going to see a close finish again? What is in the script? That's what we have to see. Neole Cornelio of Karnataka, Sharon Marie of Tamil Nadu, Tamanna of Haryana, Maya of Gujarat, Hima Varsha of Andhra Pradesh, Lakshmi Priya of Kerala, and Prachi Ahlawat of Uttar Pradesh is the order of the girls who are going to run from number 2 to 8. Let's see what the future holds. Good clean start. The first priority, and Tamanna of Haryana is setting up an early pace, and she's looking like in lead. But the Kerala girl, Lakshmi Priya, is also giving tough fight. But from the outside, the girl of Karnataka is going to finish the crossing line as the winner of this contest. Neole Anna Cornelio. She was behind for most part of the race, but finally, when the final quarter of the race approached, she increased her pace and crossed the finish line as the winner of this one. Good run by her in the end from the outside, as you can easily spot on. From the at this point of time, it was Cornelia. Tamanna is also trying very hard to maintain the lead that she got in the previous stage of the race. But finally, it was nearly Anna Cornelia of Karnataka who crossed the finish line as the winner of that contest. That was the heat number 3, and now we are focusing on the last heat of 100-meter run for girls in age group of 15 to 16. In it, we are going to see 7 girls in action. Pooja of Uttar Pradesh in number 2, then Sakshi Chauhan of Maharashtra will be in lane number 3, then in lane number 4 it will be Dishani Ganguly of West Bengal, Pranshi Mittal of Rajasthan will start on from lane number 5, and from lane number 6, 7 and 8 we are going to see participation from Velanki D'Souza of Goa, Gayatri of Puducherry and Lucky Kumari of Jharkhand. Seven guys warming themselves up in last heat of 100-meter dash for girls. And as I told earlier, national record stand in the name of Doti Chand, so easily we can surmise that good events cast their shadows pretty early. It's Pooja Sakshi Dishna, Dishani, then Rashi, Gayatri and Lucky in the action, and all have gone for a good restart. And at the moment is Sakshi Chauhan of Maharashtra, who is setting up an early pace from the outside. The Disha Ganguly of West Bengal, she is in sovereignlessness pace, and she has crossed the finishing line with her utter speed. It was a good contest between the girl from Maharashtra and West Bengal, Sakshi and Dishani Ganguly. But in the end, it was Dishani Ganguly who emerged out as the winner of that good contest. All the girls tried very hard, and as you can see from the middle, it is Disha Ganguly with good body language, and she finished the race as the winner of that one. Maharashtra girl Sakshi, at the early part of the race, she was in lead, and finally, when the finishing approached, it was Disha Ganguly who was chasing her hard, and finally increased her pace and picked her and won the contest. Injection is boys from age group of 17 to 18, and this is heat number 2. And Srinivas of Andhra Pradesh is going to run from lane number 1. In lane number 2 is Shivam of Madhya Pradesh. Shrikant of Karnataka will start his run from lane number 3. In lane number 4 it will be Tushar Rana of Delhi. Akash Ahlawat of Uttar Pradesh will be in action in lane number 5. Then Mir Abdul of West Bengal, Kerala's athlete Akhil Babu, and Shiva Subramanian of Tamil Nadu will be in action from lane number 6, 7 and 8. What we are expecting is a close finish between among these athletes: Srinivas, then Shivam, Shrikant, Tushar, Akash, Mir, Akhil, and Shiva Subramanian in lane number 1 to 8. Clean start by all of them. The blazing start from the middle from Tushar Rana of Delhi, and he is setting up an early pace. But from the outside, the athlete of Srinivas of Andhra Pradesh is going to finish as the winner or not. Oh, he got some tough competition in the end from Shivam of Madhya Pradesh, and from the outside it was Shiva Subramanian of Tamil Nadu who increased his pace right at the end. And we are not quite sure that who won that contest. It's a close finish.
आप सभी की जानकारी के लिए फिलहाल ट्रैक पर जो प्रतियोगिता आयोजित की जा रही
And
है
here you can see in the action replay from the outside from lane number 1 and lane number 8 and lane number 3. These three athletes gave everything in their pace. Srinivas, Shrikant and Shiva Subramanian, and finished the race very closely. The third heat of the 100-meter run for boys in the age group of 17 to 18. And we are expecting again the best of their performances from Govind Kumar of Haryana, who will start from lane number 2. Then Damanjot Singh of Chandigarh will be in lane number 3. In lane number 4 it will be Akshay Boro of Assam. Emir Francisco of Goa will run in lane number 5. In lane number 6 it will be Nikhil Patel of Maharashtra. In lane number 7 it will be Manikanta of Karnataka. And in the last lane, that is in lane number 8, we will see Sadanand Kumar of Jharkhand in action. It's a follow start. It's a follow start by all of them. All of them will be back in the lane. and Damanjot Singh of Chandigarh. Is it number? Excuse me. We are not going to see participation from the number 2 of an athlete, and again a faulty start. Again a faulty start. That's what you should be very cautious of. And this time, I do not know who made the faulty start, but this is not on the script. This is not in the script. First, we saw a cruel end for one of the finishers, and now again an athlete has gone out. The sun is too high. And is testing all the stamina and all the limits of all the athletes. It's a little blazing. And we have 6 athletes in the action. And it was Akhil Ahlawat of, excuse me, it was Amit Francisco de Souza of Goa who made the first start. The second occasion is not participating. Good start. Damanjot Singh of Hari Chandigarh is setting up an early pace, and all the athletes are trying very hard to catch the pace of Nikhil Patil of Maharashtra as well. Nikhil Patil of Maharashtra, and it's going to be a tough fight. And Govind Kumar of Haryana is doing very well. And it's in the end, it's a close finish between Govind Kumar of Haryana and Nikhil Patil of Maharashtra. We are not sure that who has won that contest. It was a close finish between these two athletes from Haryana and Maharashtra. Both tried very hard, as you can see in the screen. The athlete from Maharashtra, Nikhil Patil, and Govind Kumar of Haryana, they gave everything from their pace, and it's a close contest, a close finish between these two athletes. It's a false start. Rahul Sharma of Uttar Pradesh is Indian number 2. Indian number 3 is Ritik Malik of Delhi. Then Rolu Bothu of Telangana is Indian number 4. Indian number 5 is Moses of Goa. Ayush of Chandigarh is Indian number 6. Then Indian number 7 is Manish Chaudhary of AFI. And Indian number 8 is Sanjin Bam of Manipur. This is last of the heat of 100-meter run for boys in 17 to 18 years of age. Youth athletes are in action. And keep your eyes on Manish Chaudhary, who is in lane number 7, and he's participating from the AFI side. And he has set up an early pace, Manish Chaudhary, but in spite of that, it's all troublesome time for him because of the pace of Chandra of Telangana. And he's going very well at the moment. It's Ritik Malik of Delhi, and maybe Ritik Malik of Delhi has that extra gear and an extra power in his legs, and finally won the race with ease. He catch the pace and the rhythm of all the other athletes and finally emerged out as a winner. Ritik Malik of Delhi. Here on the right your screen. Trying very hard from the outside was Manish Chaudhary and Rahul Sharma. But they couldn't quite match the standard of Ritik Malik of Delhi. Now we are going to see girls in action in the age group of 17 to 18, and three heats will take place in this event. It's a 100-meter dash for them, and the first heat we are going to see participation from Srishti Saini of Delhi, Soumya R of Tamil Nadu, Bhavika VS of Kerala, Karina of Puducherry, Vishaka Singh of Jharkhand, Diksha Parihar of Madhya Pradesh, Varsha V of Karnataka, and Ankita Patak of Punjab from lane number 1 to 8. The sun is soaking a huge amount of stamina from these athletes. This is first heat in which Srishti Saini of Delhi will run in lane number 1. In lane number 2 it will be Soumya R of Tamil Nadu, Bhavika VS of Kerala will be lane number 3. In lane number 4 it will be Karina of Puducherry, and Vishaka Singh of Jharkhand, and Diksha Parihar of Madhya Pradesh will run in lane number 5 and 6. In lane number 7 and 8 it will be Varsha V of Karnataka and Ankita Patak of Punjab. We hope that we'll see all the athletes at the peak of their energies. Officials are taking a bit of the time. Officials are taking a longer time. the inclusion of another girl, the count has increased to 9. A clean start by all the girls, and from the middle it's Vishakha Singh of Jharkhand who is setting up an early pace. And Vishakha Singh is really looking quite comfortable from the middle. And Vishakha Singh, but she's found now falling behind, and at the moment is a girl from Kerala. And now from the outside, it was a girl from Karnataka, Varsha V. Over the channel for this girl, and finally I hope that we're going to see a very tough contest between these two girls. But Varsha V of Karnataka and Bhavika V of Kerala has just crossed the finishing line at a very close margin. And second of the heat, and in it the girls who are participating, and their names are as follows: Kesha Modi of Telangana in lane number 1. In lane number 2 it's Pittu Monica of Andhra Pradesh. Shweta V of Puducherry will be in action in lane number 3. From Maharashtra it's Sudeshna Shivankar of Maharashtra, as I mentioned, in lane number 4. In lane number 5 is Sweety Verma of Uttar Pradesh. Mehtab Sidhu of Chandigarh. You can watch him in action, or excuse me, you can watch her in action in lane number 6. In lane number 7 is Kajal of Haryana, and Tanushri Porel of West Bengal will start her campaign from lane number 8. Sweety Verma of Uttar Pradesh has not turned up, so we are going to see participation from 7 girls. It's Kesha, Pettu, Shweta, Sudesha, in number 1, 2, 3, 4, and in number 6, 7, and 8, it's Mehtab, Kajal, and Tanushri. This is second of the 3 heat of girls 7 to 20 years of age in 100-meter dash. Good start from the middle, but from the outside is Tanushri Porel of West Bengal. She's setting up an early pace, and from the outside, it's from lane number 1, it's Akashi Modi of Telangana. And from the middle, it's a good space and good rhythm by the girl of Maharashtra, and she finished as the winner of this race, Sudesha Shiv Shankar. All the girls tried very hard, and in the end, it is the girl of Maharashtra, Sudeshna Shivankar, who finally won the contest. Here at our screen, the winner of that contest, Sudeshna Shivankar, looking quite relaxed. And now this is the last of the heats of the 100-meter dash for girls, and they are in the age bracket of 17 to 18 years of age. And Taranjeet Kaur of Delhi is Indian number one. Indian number two is Sai Anitha of Andhra Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh girl Sonia is Indian number three. Indian number four is Maria of Tamil Nadu. Devaniba of Gujarat is Indian number 5. Indian number 6 is Madhumati of the Odisha. It's a good start by all the athletes. I will introduce to you all the other two athletes later on, but it's a good pace by the girl from Sonia Jamawal of Himachal Pradesh, and she is setting up a good pace. But from the outside, the girls are trying very hard to catch the pace and rhythm of that girl. And from the outside, I guess that was Avantika Narale of Maharashtra, who may have won the contest. From the outside, from the number 7, Himanshi Malik of Haryana also gave her a tough fight. It's a close contest, a close finish by among all those girls, and we'll have to wait for the official result that who won that last heat of the girls. And they were running in the age bracket of 17 to 18, and that's how we have reached as the finishing of the 100-meter run for girls here at Guntur. and of the blocks, and it's a good clean race by all the athletes and athletes from Kerala, and another athlete who is from Maharashtra has went on to finish the cross line at a very close distance. We do not know whether the winner is Saurabh or Abhinav C of Kerala. Abhinav C of Kerala was in lane number 8. Some controversy was going on there actually, and that's why we couldn't concentrate on the fate of that first heat of junior boys 19 to 20 years of age. And now 8 athletes are going in the lineup, and the name of all these 8 athletes who are going to participate in heat number 2 of this contest are as follows: Sheikh Sharif of Andhra Pradesh. In lane number 2 is Ashish Tiwari of Madhya Pradesh. From lane number 3, we are going to see participation of Bhapi Sheikh of West Bengal. Vijit K of Kerala will be next in lane number 4. In lane number 5, it will be Kaladi Gandhi of Puducherry. In lane number 6, Lakshadweep athlete Muhammad Rakib MK will try his luck. And in last 2 lanes, it will be Arun Kumar C of Tamil Nadu and Saranjit Singh of Punjab. We are expecting a close finish, as was the fate of the previous heat. Sheikh Sharif, Ashish Tiwari, Bapi Sheikh, Vijit K, Kaladi Gandhi, Muhammad Rakib, Arun C, and Sarapit are the participant of that race, and it's a fall start by any of the athlete. We do not know who committed that error. It's nice to see that all the 8 athletes are on track. Here we go, and this time we have got a clean start. And from the middle, from lane number 3 is Bapi Sheikh of West Bengal, who is setting up the early pace. But from the outside, from lane number 1, the other athletes are also trying. But at the moment, it's Kerala athlete Vijit K of Kerala, and he got some tough contest in the end from the outside. And that was Arun Kumar C of Tamil Nadu. And we are not quite sure that whether the athlete from Tamil Nadu has won that contest, or the athlete from Kerala, Vijit K, has won that contest. But this was a tough one in the end. And that is how that heat number 2 of junior boys in the age group of 19 to 20 has finished. Now the lineup is ready for the heat number 3 of junior boys in the age group of 19 to 20 years of age. 100-meter run for them, and 7 participants are participating in it. Abhin Devadiga of Karnataka and Sakti Velsi of Tamil Nadu will be in action in lane number 1 and 2. In lane number 3 and 4, 3, it will be Pranav Gaurav of Maharashtra. Then Muhammad Nomakke of Lakshadweep is in lane number 6. In lane number 7 is Saurav Guleria of Himachal Pradesh. In lane number 8 is Virendra Singh of Haryana. Clean start this time, blistering pace by all the athletes, and from the middle it's Pranav Gaurav of Maharashtra setting up an early pace, and from the outside it's going to be the winner of this race is Karnataka athlete Abhinav Gaudana. Yes, maybe he has done everything right, and he emerged out as the winner of that contest. From the outside, the athlete Saurav Guleria of Himachal Pradesh gave him some tough time, but in the end it was an easy finish by Abhin Devadiga of Karnataka. In the action replay, as you can see in lane number 2, the athlete of Karnataka, Abhin Devadiga, emerged out as the winner of that heat number 3. Now last heat for junior boys in the age group of 19 to 20 in 100-meter dash is going to start soon. 7 athletes will run here. Rahul Kumar Singh of Jharkhand, Neel Kamal of Madhya Pradesh, and Ramakrishna of Andhra Pradesh will run in lane number 1, 2 and 3. In lane number 4, it's Tarandeep Singh's time from Punjab to try his luck. Then from Manipur, Leshram Singh will be in action in lane number 5. In lane number 7, it will be Lovepreet Singh of AFI Punjab, and in lane number 8 will be Naveen Kumar Chinta of Telangana. Let me tell you that the meet record stands in the name of Sujit Kuttan, who set it up in Bengaluru in 2010, and 10.65 seconds was the timing that he clocked there. And the national record stands in the name of Gurinder Veer Singh, and he set it up in Coimbatore on 21st of April 2018, and the timing that he touched was of 10.47. It's a good start by all the athletes, and all the athletes have got a clean start. That was the first priority. And from the middle, as you can easily notice out, it's Sarandeep Singh of Punjab who is setting up an early pace from the outside. And it's easy, cool, calm finish from Lovepreet Singh of AFI Punjab. We were expecting that Lovepreet will come out in all the guns blazing, and he won the contest. That was the last heat. It was a tough contest between Sarandeep Singh of Punjab and another Punjabi athlete who is participating from the AFI side, Lovepreet Singh, and in the end, Lovepreet Singh won it. Here on your screen, Lovepreet Singh emerged out as a winner, and the second spot was backed by Sarandeep Singh of Punjab. It's time to shifting our attention to girls and the same discipline in which we were focusing for boys, 1920s of age for 100-meter dash, and we are going to see participation of girls in three heats. In first heat, 8 girls will be in action. Kirti Vijay of Maharashtra, then Santra Martin of Tamil Nadu will be in action in number 1 and 2. In number 3, Nitya of Telangana will participate. In number 4, Pulassi Manisha of Andhra Pradesh will start her run. In number 5 and 6, it's time for Dhaneshwari 80 and Avneet Kaur of Karnataka and Punjab respectively to showcase their skills. And in the last two lanes, it's time for NC Sojan of Kerala and Deepshika of Uttar Pradesh to show their rich talent. So Pulassi Manisha of Andhra Pradesh has not turned up for this event due to some reasons. So 7 girls are in contention in heat number 1. It's a rich start by all the girls, and it's the Dhaneshwari 80 of Karnataka who's setting up an early pace, and all the girls are giving some tough time to each other. And it's the girl of Karnataka, as per the expectation, has won this contest. Nitya Gandhi of Telangana gave her some tough time, but despite of that, the girl of Karnataka soaked up all the pressure of all the girls and emerged out as the winner of that heat number 1. Now it's time for the hit number 2. It's Rashri Prasad of West Bengal, Indian number 2. Indian number 3 is Shireen A of Tamil Nadu. Swathi Rangoli of Andhra Pradesh is going to participate in Indian number 4. Indian number 5 is Nikita of Delhi. Indian number 6 is Manisha Merel of Odisha. And in lane number 7 is Soni of Haryana. And last lane it's Kaveri Patil of Karnataka. And it's a good clean start by all the athletes. And Nikita of Delhi is setting up an early pace. But from the outside, it's Manisha Parel of Odisha is doing everything fine. And at the moment, it's Sharin A of Tamil Nadu. She's looking like a clear lead. But from the outside, it's the girl of Karnataka, Kaveri Patil. And she has done everything right in the end, and she was behind at a bit, but in the final 10 meters she stretched her limits and finally emerged out as the winner of that heat number 2 of that girls contest. And now for the final race of the morning session of day 1 of this event, which is 35th National Junior Athletics Championship, which is currently taking place at Acharya Nagarjuna University in Mangalagiri in Andhra Pradesh. 6 girls will be in action. Shreya Mulik of Maharashtra will start her run from lane number 2. In lane number 3, we are not going to participation from Ali of the athlete. In lane number 4, it will be Chinta Kavitha of Telangana. The Goa athlete Rizma Fernandez will be in lane number 5. In lane number 6, 7 and 8, we are going to participation from Chandigarh girl, Odisha girl and Kerala girl, and their names are Divyanshi Shukla, Deepali Mahapatra and Mridula Babu. Shreya in lane number 2, and from lane number 4 to 8, the name of the participants are Chinta, Rizma, Divyanshi, Deepali, and Mridula. This is the order of the last heat of the girls in 100-meter dash. We are expecting a clean start by all of them, or not. We didn't get our wish fulfilled. Maybe it was Shreya Malik of Maharashtra who went gone for a false start. Investigation will go on. It's nice to see that all the 6 girls are in action again. Shreya, Chinta, Rizma, Divyanshi, Deepali, and Mrudula. We hope that this time all the girls will be off their block at the correct moment. Concentrating hard is Shriya Malik on the screen, and it's a good start. And from the middle, it's Isma Fernandez of Goa, who is looking like in an early lead. But all the other girls are trying, and it is Isma Malik, and all the other girls are trying very hard. And from the outside, the Kerala girl is trying very hard. Mridula Babu, and maybe Mridula Babu has done very well. She was behind a bit, but in the final 5 meters, Mridula Babu did very well and finally won the contest. In fact, all the girls tried very hard. In fact, as you can see, in the middle, it was the girl of Chintya Kavita who was in the lead in the earlier part of the race. Mridula Babu was out, and finally she come to the picture and then suddenly increased her pace and emerged out as the winner of that one. And that was the last action of the morning session of first day of 35th National Junior Athletics Championship 2019, in which we saw a few finals and lots of heats among the athletes. In the evening session, we will return with the lots of batting actions from pole vault, from high jump, from sprints to some middle distance races as well. So see you at 1300 hours for more action in the evening session. Until then, goodbye.